Maybe you've spent the last few weeks wondering, who am I now? Heartbreak changes you. It changes what you believe, what you want, and sometimes the way you see yourself. But maybe the goal was never to become who you were before. Maybe the goal is to become someone even stronger. Welcome to day 7 of rebuilding yourself after heartbreak with EJK Life Hacks. This is the final day, but it is not the end of your healing. It is the beginning of choosing who you are becoming. Before you move forward, recognize how far you've already come. Maybe you were overwhelmed, questioning your worth, or afraid of being alone. And now you're still here. That matters. Progress is not always dramatic. Sometimes healing looks like getting out of bed, thinking about them a little less, setting one boundary, taking care of your body, having one peaceful day, or laughing again. Please do not minimize those moments. Look how far you've come. If you are still having difficult days, that does not erase your progress. Healing is not a straight line. You can be growing and still miss what you lost. You can be stronger and still feel tender. Both things can be true. One of the biggest lessons heartbreak can teach you is this: someone choosing to leave does not determine your value. Someone failing to appreciate you does not make you less worthy. And being single does not mean you are incomplete. Your worth existed before the relationship, during the relationship, and it still exists now. You are not valuable because someone stayed. You are not unlovable because someone could not meet you with the care, honesty, or consistency you needed. Their choice may have changed your circumstances, but it does not get to define your identity. Ask yourself a gentler question: what do I need from myself now? You do not have to forget what happened or pretend it did not hurt, but you can choose what you carry forward. Ask yourself, what did this experience teach me? Maybe it taught you your boundaries, what you will no longer tolerate, what you truly need, how important self-respect is, how to communicate honestly, or how to recognize unhealthy patterns. The pain was real, but it does not have to be the only thing you remember. There is a lesson inside the experience, and you are allowed to keep the lesson while releasing the weight. You do not need to carry every disappointment into your future. You do not need to stay loyal to the version of you who was anxious, over-explaining, or trying to earn basic care. Keep the lesson. Release the pain. Begin becoming someone you can trust. Confidence grows when you start showing yourself that your word matters. When you say you will go for a walk, and you go. When you say you will rest, and you let yourself rest. When you set a boundary, and honor it. When you say no, and do not spend the whole night apologizing in your mind. When you choose yourself, even when it feels uncomfortable. Every small promise becomes evidence that you can rely on yourself, protect your peace, make a decision, and survive the feelings that come after it. That is how self-trust creates confidence. Take your journal and complete this sentence. The woman I am becoming is. Do not focus only on what you want to have. Think about who you want to be. Maybe she is confident, peaceful, independent, kind, strong, disciplined, adventurous, self-respecting, happy, and emotionally healthy. Choose 5 qualities that feel meaningful to you. Not qualities that would impress your ex, and not qualities that would make your life look perfect from the outside. Qualities that would make you feel at home inside yourself. Then ask, what would this woman do today? Maybe she would stop checking a page that reopens the wound, make the appointment, finish the book, prepare a real meal, take the walk, or say no to something that drains her. Your next chapter is not just about creating a different life. It is about becoming a different version of yourself. Your new life needs new standards. You can decide that peace matters more than chaos, consistency more than potential, respect more than attention, and honesty more than chemistry without safety. Being alone is better than being with someone who makes you feel alone. You can decide that you will no longer abandon yourself just to keep someone else. This does not mean you will never make a mistake again or never love deeply again. It means you are learning to bring yourself into every connection, opportunity, and decision. Protect your peace, not because you are cold, but because your inner life deserves care. Now it is time for the final day 7 challenge, the new me promise. Write down 3 statements. First, something I will no longer accept. Second, something I will start doing for myself. Third, the kind of person I choose to become. Be specific. Instead of saying, I will be happier, write, I will stop confusing inconsistency with love. Instead of saying, I will take care of myself, write, I will keep one promise to my body every day. When you finish, read your answers out loud. Your voice needs to hear the decision you are making. This is not about becoming perfect, it is about becoming intentional. Every small choice helps create the woman you are becoming. Think back over these 7 days. You began healing, rebuilt self-esteem, quieted overthinking, rebuilt your routine, rediscovered independence, and reconnected with your future. Today, you are choosing your identity again. Maybe you will always remember what happened, but you do not have to live there. Take the lessons, keep the memories, honor what you felt, and still choose to move forward. Your heartbreak may be part of your story, but it does not get to write the ending. 7 days ago, you may have been trying to survive heartbreak. Today, ask something different. Who are you becoming? You do not have to become who you were before. Become the woman you now know you are capable of being. The woman who trusts herself, protects her peace, loves deeply without disappearing inside someone else, and can begin again without pretending the past never happened. You are not starting over, you are starting again. Wiser, stronger, and more you. If this series helped you, write I am moving forward in the comments and subscribe to AJK Life Hacks. Your story is not over, your next chapter starts today.